A chilly night in Provo. The weather has indeed turned along the Wasatch front. 47. Kessler. Lucy's going to chip it, targeting Walbrook, but a little too heavy on the touch. Lopez. Walbrook, top of the 18. Flag was up. First offside flag of the night. And the 89th offside to send through, but a foot to it from BYU and a shot from distance. Vance down the barrel. Plays it wide right. Skies to the far post. Skips off a Wildcat head. A half volley. A play toward frame, and Peyton Collins equal to the task to parry over the bar. She's really good on those balls that approach the crossbar. She's had a number this year that she's popped over the low driver. Headed toward frame and high. Service from the left. Blocked it. BYU comes back on the ball. Cromanhook will give chase. Into Walbrook. It's the back of the net, but the flag is up.
It was such a great ball.
To a game against BYU. A nice deke and a tee up for Bedoya. Bedoya's shot. Good ball to Walbrook. Bridges off of the defender. Sets up on the left. A deflected ball. Score! Ellie Walbrook! For a third straight game, finds the back of the net, and the Cougs open on top of the 17th.
It comes from the beautiful turn, the beautiful shot for Ellie Walbrook. We had mentioned in the pregame show that she is the player this Cougar team is depending on to get them back in that playoff race. And you'll see it right there, why she is the captain and leader on this team. Look at this beautiful turn.
On cue, and a stop from Peyton Collins. It could have very easily been 1-1. 30-5, 35-40. Kessler will lift it into the mixer. And Vance into the 18. Cuts centrally and targeting Walbrook, but it's through for Ellie Walbrook. Ellie's back into the 18. Another one! Ellie Walbrook lets it rip with her right foot. She's got the brace, and the Cougs have a 2-0 lead.
Ellie Walbrook on fire. Everything she's touching is gold. Another great shot towards that far post. That is where she's finding. It is open. It is vulnerable. It's on the far post. You'll get another look at her here. She just outruns her defense.
Vance. Nice turn. And skies it.
Yeah, you mentioned that build from the side is...
First Neck helping to keep the pressure on with Stratton. And good settle. Into the area, played toward frame. Madden tripped up at the top of the area. Gets it back to Ellie. Ellie for the hat trick! Oh, didn't find its way all the way through cleanly. But it does result in a corner. Nice step through from Kessler. She gives it a ride with the left. Blasted off an Arizona defender. And that's going to be a corner from the attacking right. TU and Colorado 13 apiece. That's your top five. With Summers, by the way. As elation on the right side, it's Maria Stevenson. Lifts it toward frame and over the bar. Stevenson, the freshman, has a goal on the year. Gave it a ride to Dixon. Lifts it toward the goal box. Solid 45 for the Cougs. Brace for Ellie Walbrook and a 2-0 advantage at halftime. BYU is 72-0-6. Yep, there it is. Arizona in 2021. Becca Moros, a collegiate start. Duke. Vance, outside of her boot. Cromanhook, low driver, settled by Walbrook. Tried to tee up Kessler. 3.5 games without a goal since.
Here's the category.
Stratton on a sprint, and Arizona settle off the corner. Stratton will give it a look, play it toward the far post, and set BYU, who takes on Colorado on Monday. An Arizona run bro play. Long for Getchy. Getchy to the ball. Trying to round the keeper, but no.
Great
Olivia
save.
Ramey just snags it. Snatches it out of the air in front of Mia Getchy.
Yeah, Ramey.
BYU setting up defensively in the 18. Service, deflection, goal! It's a beautiful tap in for a goal. And we're 2-1 early in half number 2.
Great build-up there coming from Arizona. As it comes off of the cross and then the tap towards the far post, breaking that scoreless streak. Being able to put it...
Fourth of the year. Bedoya did not play in the Utah match.
And you're right, Greg, this Wildcat team does seem to have a bit more life to them. And they're all...
Lopez launches the corner. A header toward frame, took another. Getchy left, Walbrook right. Walbrook receives, shoots, far post, and just misses. It was touched by Arizona. It'll be a corner for BYU. Nearly a hat trick for Ellie, right wing. Now into the half space right. Micah toward the area. Service, pushing the top of the 18 to Lopez. She'll try it, and just wide.
Another great look. Another
touch and another corner. So do the BYU players in the team area. A chip toward frame by Cromenhook, but it'll be. We're 2/3 of the way done, nearly, in the 60th minute. But no longer 2-1. It's an equalizer off a beautiful cross on the right side. Excellent service and a clinical finish, and just like that, we are 2-0 Lily Boydston.
You could feel it coming. You could feel that something was about to happen, as Boydston does such an amazing job of just taking advantage of transition. As you see, this ball is played up, these small triangle passes, and then the cross right across Boydston, who just has a one-time touch.
Second half rally by the visitors. That'll be side netting. Clock stop. Boydston cuts it into the 18. And a short chip toward the keeper, and keeper Olivia 12 logo outside of her boot, pops it to Vance. Vance will far post it. It's loose in the area. Tied for 9th, Arizona 11th when the night began. Great run by Freeman. Freeman with service. Vance starts down the right wing, immediately central. For it to take the 1 point to 3 here in the closing minutes. It'll skip, takes another ricochet, not yet out, and still not yet out. Edge of the 18, cross through the keeper's mitts. Danny plays toward the box. BYU's really taken control, I think, since it got to 2-2. And that's going to be top netting. Bedoya, the goal scorer, the most recent goal scorer, comes back in the net. Dixon, oh, another deflection! Stopped in front of the net, and a catch by Ramey.
Dixon saw that far post open as Ramey had cheated towards the near, but a great job from Arizona to just put a lot of players inside the box.
And they're going to review what? Was there a hand?
They're going to review the hand from the initial Hallie Dixon.
And wouldn't this be something? And we're playing on.
Continue on.
It truly has, yet we stay 2-2. Perry will lift it toward frame and wide. Yeah, once it got to 2-2, BYU's owned the possession since it gets to 2-2. Another pass, and there's a finish! And it's Ellie Walbrook with the hat trick to take the lead, 3-2.
That's how she scored on the road against Baylor. Was coming in from behind on the cross, and then off of the one-time touch, just sliding it past the goalkeeper. Could this be the game winner? Only time will tell, but a great cross coming in.
Right wing Dixon. Dixon service, and not ever. A one-touch swing and just over the bar. Size up her defender and come lateral. Shot block. Colorado defeating Utah would help BYU out tonight, and Colorado has a 2-1 lead late on the Hill. The box is loaded with Wildcats. Far post paces BYU to a big win down the Big 12 stretch here at Southfield. 3-2 is your final, all three off the boot of Ellie Walbrook. Wildcats made it interesting.
Such an incredible game.